think
with ourselves.
maybe after you've been filming for so long, you get less judgmental with yourself, you know?
It's more like seeing the phases of my acceleration into who I really am. It's so intriguing to see how far I've come from June to now. Like, I speak differently, I hold myself differently, I talk about different things. When I say like a lot, I'm like, oh god, you probably ate some wheat chocolate earlier and you're like, count my likes, go ahead, we'll make fun of me together. It's so
I think that's why I would be scared to film myself, because I'd be like, oh my god, what do I say constantly? Or like, you know, like, whatever.
No, yeah, there's some videos I post anyway just to make myself uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like.
Cringe at myself.
Exactly. I'm like, shit. This is weird. I thought I sounded more intelligent this moment, but apparently not.
Totally. Alright, well, I think that's really interesting. I mean,
Thanks.
I've been curious about that.
You're gonna help me figure it out, I'm sure. I'm like, Beck, I need some help.
You know
I don't
I'm
know who I
always here.
am on the digital world.
Anytime you reach out to me, I was like, cool, I'm here, you know? Always.
I think the issue with me and who I am is I'm like trying to plan and I want to see the vision and I want to make it happen. And I need to step back and let it organically flow like it is. I've never planned any of it. I'm just filming footage, right? And so as I step back and like these moments, you know, call to me, it's just like building that and watching it unravel.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how else you would do it from like starting from the ground up.
And not having any idea what
you're doing. You're just like, oh, something's gonna, you know.
I'm like dreaming that I have to
film this, you know? Yeah, just like find those little gold nuggets, you know?
Yeah, my first video, like, you know, I filmed and it was Zion with my girl Beck, and we're ridiculous. We're like jumping around like crazy people, like dancing when we look like 12-year-olds, like Spice Girls. Oh man, it's epic, but ridiculous. And then right after his mom in Oregon on the beach, and I'm like, filming
I
us.
remember
I'm like,
those.
yeah, I'm like, how you feeling?
I think that's originally when I was like, what's happening here? This is new. Okay, alright. Yeah, something's developing here. I'll keep watching. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, and I think everyone now is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, the most interesting ones to me is like when you've been like, at airports and shit. You've done a couple, I think maybe when you're at airports with random people, and I'm like, how the fuck does she get people to fucking be on camera with her that she doesn't even know?
It starts actually with, what are you all about? What have you been doing? And I say, like, I just camped for 30 nights in the summer by myself. And most of them are men, and most of them want to hear what kind of weapon I have. Their first question.
Interesting.
And
how do you protect yourself?
And I explain, I don't have weapons. What would you have in your own state? And like, nothing.
I probably had pepper spray.
Well, people are like, well, I mean, you're a woman and you're in the woods, like this, that, and the other. And I'm like, people freak me out, but if I feel weird, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna exit that situation.
Yeah.
And then they just like start picking my brain from there, you know? And then I'm like, hey, I've been filming my life for the last almost 2 years. Can I just put my phone out and film us? And most of them are like, we're drinking or whatever, and they're like, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're intrigued by me filming, and you know, step by step, and they're like, whatever,
sure.
You know? And it's amazing when I don't film. I get really annoyed because there's all these precious moments that I didn't capture.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's why I get annoyed with myself.
I could see, I guess, thinking about it, that like, if you had like an epic drinking night with your girlfriends where you're just like chattering about things and like talking about all the various different topics and dancing and doing whatever, that like you lose some of those from just like drinking or like, you know, from just moving from one topic to the next without really like getting to hear it. I could see how going back and reviewing it would be really cool to like have it be able to
in that
register
moment,
a little bit, right?
And then like women that need to hear these things, like we're very empowering women. We're strong in our fields, like and we're very different humans, right?
Yeah,
but we have like such a solid bond, and our conversations are like
right.
all over
How
the
many
board.
things can we ping on?
Yeah, so if I took 1 minute out of like we just shot 17 minutes, and if I sit there and watch that, I'm literally gonna pick it apart in like moments that are so crucial. Yeah, to everything that we stand for. Tell me about this. I want to know. Like, what are you building? What's your brand? I'm like, I don't know. I can pinch people. Yeah, I can pinch people.
Who of your friends will be like, well, what the fuck's happening over here?
Yes, see? So I can post that and be like, oh, you're talking about me.
Got a lot of naked pictures.
Or you didn't say their, you know, their name, and they'll be like, oh, okay, that's what she does. That's how she works.
Right, totally, yeah. But I mean, I think it's important to have those conversations because, like, I think it's really hard to see yourself. I mean, I think about that all the time because I'm a brand, as like Rebecca is not me, right? Rebecca is like
your alter ego.
It's my alter ego for
Hell
sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah!
100%. And I'm constantly like, what is Rebecca? Like where? What is she? You know, what's my costume? What's like the thing that I put on? Because that's not who's me. It's just like, you know, the person that goes out and does that during the week. But it's hard to see yourself. I wonder that all the time. But like, how do I come across as this like aggressive?
You're just a strong,
you know, like
professional.
No, it's just always an interesting thing, you know,
Yeah.
especially to hear from somebody that's like honest, you know and trust and love, you know.